Conservation Awards Weekend! We have these weekends twice a year in April and October at Lost Pines Scout Reservation to learn about conservation-related merit badges, awards, and more. At Conservation Awards Weekend, and we are peeking in on Forestry Merit Badge. So they're checking out the trees here at the parade ground and trying to identify what we're standing under. So,
so this one is
drum roll please. Red oak.
Tree number 1, red oak.
So part of the merit badge is to go look at 15 different trees. So they're just starting out their hike. They'll go across the camp and identify different trees with our visitor from Austin Urban Forestry.
This is actually chert. Chert is quite interesting because the Native Americans used to use this to make spears and arrow tips and things like that. And one of the reasons they did that is you can see the way it looks like broken glass. Now it breaks that way whenever you strike it with things, and it creates these sharp edges, which is why they used it for those things. And chert has an interesting deposition history too, because it actually started off as what's called a siliceous ooze. And siliceous ooze is actually like dead microscopic little diatoms, and they collected in these big clouds, and they would all die at once. Temperature change or chemical change or something else, and they would collect down at the sea floor, usually on limestone and at reefs and things like that.
Right.
And then they would be buried along with the limestone, and they would solidify into chert. Which we find all over Texas. It's actually great. It's really hard too. So if you try to drill through it, it has a number on your drilling rig.
We're here at Nuclear Science. We're going to jump in and get to see a cloud chamber here in just a minute. So this is our instructor, Dave Reed, and we're just going to creep in on the class.
Just hold, what we want to do with this is hold it from the side and look straight down on it, and you see these little white worms coming off of it.
I can see it.
Okay, those white worms are alpha particles, so y'all look straight down, it's easier to see.
Oh, I just saw one!
Oh, I see them! Those are alpha particles coming off the rock.
It's like instant form.
Yep.
They just form out of nothing.
They're not moving at full speed of light, but it's probably like half speed of light, maybe a quarter.
Really?
It's fast enough that you can't see them form. Now, if you see any lines that are like going sideways on the chamber, they're not pointing back at the rock, that's not alphas from the rock, that's a cosmic ray.
Okay, I'm seeing some of those too.
Oh, cool.
This is a coastal community where it's got a sloped, sandy beach. And this represents the community, and if water goes over the shoreline, then the community is getting flooded.
Okay.
What we've got here, though, is we've got a little extra water to simulate a storm surge. The storm has pushed a couple of feet of water up onto the beach, so the water level is higher on the beach than it normally would be. So, Hazel, can you give us some waves? Oh no, the community got flooded. So you want to put it in a towel?
Oh, and our beach just left.
You're sending such powerful wave action. Yeah, you can move the beach. Okay, now give us some more waves, Hazel.
Because now there's a seawall, sort of.
The seawall helps, right? And we're sending some really big waves. Now let's do a recurve. Can someone do the recurve wall? Okay, do the recurve wall.
You have to push the beach back. Wait, didn't we switch it for the smaller one since it said?
There we go. Okay. Now send some small waves. Look at how it turns the wave energy back into the ocean.
This beach is very effective.
Need to wave it down some more. Now let's do something else. Let's see if we can dampen the wave energy by using a submerged breakwater.
Is there above ground?
So notice how this absorbs quite a bit of the wave energy before it gets to the beach. And once it does get to the beach, the recurve turns it back out into the ocean.
Okay, cool. And our community is saved.
Yes,
Yay! Landscape architecture. So you guys designing your landscape right now?
We measured out Lindsay Lodge, and and then we drew it on the, I don't know, it's over there.
Okay.
And then we
drew it on a piece of grade paper
Okay.
and traced it, and now we're adding our own design.
Okay. So I love this landscape. Let's see what some of the others are. Pine trees. What's that? Oh, awesome. Do we get to get a bird bath? I want to get a bird bath. For parents coming out, we do happen to have Wi-Fi and places that we set aside for the parents. So if you're coming out, do bring your computer if you need to. We will make sure that you have what you need to still get some work done on the weekend or during the week. So we're out on the trail down to fishing, and I just spotted these. These are all dewberry. It is a wild form of blackberry we have here in Texas. So in probably about a month, we will have some fantastic fruit we can come out and pick. We also have one of our baby pine trees. Charles, you can just turn right back here. And he is a very happy pine tree because he is in the growth stage. That's called a candlestick. And that is just a sign of pine tree growth. So he is heading up and gonna grow up into a big old pine tree someday. So we are now down at the fishing dock, and so we are here with our fishing instructor. And can you tell us what we're learning right now?
We are working on learning how to tie an improved cinch or Shimano knot. I got Mr. Henry here. He's already caught his fish. Look at, zoom in on those fingers. Those are some worm baiting fingers right there.
And you already caught a fish?
Yeah.
Oh, was it, what kind?
I think it was sunfish.
Yep, it's a beautiful sunfish.
Excellent.
It was caught and released.
How's the fishing going?
We're having a time of it.
Okay. I heard there was one good sunfish caught.
Yeah, we've had 2 good sunfish this year, and I think we caught 4 this morning. But they're really working us over right now.
Uh-oh. So they're just stealing all of our worms and then leaving.
Oh, yeah.
That was amazing.
There you go.
It had that right sound to it and everything.
Proud of that one? You proud of that one?
Yeah, very good. We're gonna see who can win. All right, so I heard that you guys know all of your mammals at this point. Okay, so we're gonna have a guess on what is the mammal. All right, ready?
Coyote.
Coyote! Remember?
Deer.
Okay, what kind of deer?
Whitetail.
It's
It's a sika.
very good. Okay, this one was a chick one.
Fawn.
It's not a fawn.
It's a deer. It's another deer.
It's a deer.
Bunch of fawns.
It's like a baby deer.
He's, remember, the earth sits on a no axis deer. Okay, this one I think you've been trying to guess the whole time. He's got a little white-tailed deer. Okay, we want to pull him all the way out. That's another deer. Oh, these are little bits. Let's see. Oh, he's in a package. Porcupine. Okay, what about bobcat? Very good. Oh, he's so soft. Let's see. What about? Let's see. Very good, javelina. Okay, and the last guy. Oh, he looks so sad.
Rabbit.
No, he's not a rabbit. It's a little fox. So what you've seen here is just a short little bit of what we do at Conservation Awards Weekend. With 22 different merit badges, conservation projects, and classes about how to do conservation, there's so much to learn. So we hope that at the next Conservation Awards Weekend, we have you here to join us.